Hello everyone. This is my new Terra Trike Rambler. This recumbent bike is a little bit different than your average recumbent, where you'll see a more upright sitting position. You'll also notice the additions that I did to this. This bike was completely customized to my specifications. The Terra Trike, which was offered over at Charlotte Cycles in Charlotte, did a wonderful job of putting together and wiring a 500 watt Mac motor 10T in the rear of this bike. This is a hub motor with gears inside of it, and it has a controller which is called the Mac Motor 9 FET 30 amp to 36 to 72 volt Infineon controller. Now that controller is located right in the back here. At this location, right there. The battery is a 36 volt battery, and it has been placed in this unique Terra Trike bag, which allows for adding the flags on the back and also holes where it can be stabilized, the bag. You'll notice that the seat is made out of a nylon mesh that is very strong and gives you good breathing room. The 500 watt motor is located right there, and that goes right into the controller. Now, the unique thing about this bike is that I wanted to have the gears also and not lose them to an 8-speed, which is normally done on these bikes. I wanted my full 24-speed bike with derailleurs, I wanted a basket on the back for my dog. And you'll notice that there's a 24-inch wheel on the back. The reason for that is that when you're pedaling and using the gears, you're going to get a good low end on this bike, and you're going to get a good high end so you can get into faster speeds, more than 15 miles an hour. If you went to a 26-inch wheel, you would have had a very difficult time dealing with the low end, and going up hills would make it much more difficult. Now, I suffer from all kinds of little knee problems and arthritis, and this bike has been made to be able to be power assisted using this simple little knob here, right there on the, and you can roll that forward or backwards, and that allows you to adjust the amp, and which would come up on the screen here, and it allows the pedal shift. Now, since I put the 24-inch wheel on the back, I had to buy a new sprocket with shorter pedals so I wouldn't hit the ground. You can see the wiring that was done, which includes a speedometer cable that actually tells you how fast you're going, and it allows that to get registered onto the digital readout. On the other side, You can completely disconnect from power assist and go directly by pushing this button here forward and go direct electricity. You don't have to pedal. It's great for that balance. Just in case you can't get home, you'd be able to get home very quickly. So that works out nice. A rear view mirror was put on this, and it's got full shifting capabilities, so it can act as just a bike when you need it. You notice that the bike has disc brakes. That's both front wheels. The bike is ergonomically built so that you can sit very comfortably while riding it. The spurs, the heel, not guards, but they'll hold your heels up on the pedals, keeps your feet from slipping. And that's very nice, especially if you're going at higher speeds and your foot would have a possibility of dropping and hitting the road. This is new for 2016. The Rambler is using a V-type tubing so that you can back into the bike better and sit down directly rather than having a bar straight across from the both wheels, which was on the previous models, making this bike very easy to get in and out of, and its capability is great. We had fenders added onto this. It's got a great shocking system. It really absorbs the road nicely. They even put a fender in the back by cutting down the 24-inch wheel one and installing that underneath the basket. So it's been very clean overall. And we will do some later videos in the future here so that you can see how this thing operates on the road. It's got a bottle holder up front, and it's got reflectors front and back. And we're adding micro headlights and taillights, which would be adequate for driving at night. So that's my take so far on this beautiful Terra Trike Rambler. I think it's the best fit all around. They do have a Rover, which is a lesser of a bike. This one here is very cost effective, and after all said and done, you get what you pay for. My weight is about 280 pounds, and this bike comfortably transports me around effortlessly, cutting through the high hills of a steep incline to just gliding down a hill at a beautiful, just even pace. The bicycle has been really redesigned in these ways to give you the best of both worlds, and you'll be able to go quickly, or you can go as slow as you want. You can go to a ball game or somewhere out with your kids and be able to have a seat wherever you're at and find that you can lay your feet straight down on the ground and feel comfortable. Now the rear tire is just a great complement to this bike, and I think that if you ever are interested in buying one of these, that you would do the 24-inch wheel in the back to give you that power that you need. Thank you so much for listening. I hope to do more videos in the future. Have a good day.